Welcome to Unapologetic Radio. Before I start, I must give you my disclaimer. Please remember this channel is created for me to voice my own personal opinions and feelings on a variety of subject matters and to exercise my right to freedom of speech. Along this journey, I will share with you some of my own personal experiences. I am not racist, nor do I dislike any particular race, but I am and I will talk about race because race is a part of life. This show is not for kids. There will be a slight bit of profanity from time to time and topics that are not for them. Disrespect and negativity will not be tolerated. If you do not like my channel, just move on. If you do like my channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, and tell your family, friends, and coworkers all about Unapologetic Radio. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Unapologetic Radio. Remember, I told you guys that I was going to start doing a whitelist. Well, this is the first company to make it to my whitelist. Now, remember, the whitelist is about companies that deem themselves being trustworthy and reputable. So, we are here to out those companies. And tonight is the first show that I'm going to talk about the whitelist. So, let me get started with I was watching a show the other night that really pissed me off. Now, normally I love this show. I love this show because it allows bosses to go into their establishments and to see if their process is working, see if they got the right players in. Like it gives them insight. And a lot of them are blown away by their employees and tend to help advance their employees. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's called Undercover Bosses. So this show that I watched is actually on their season. Now I'm going to look at my notes, guys. Is season 10, episode 2. So it is about this lady by the name of Colleen Edison. And she works for Bolero's Bowling Alley, which has a couple of locations in New Jersey, my hometown. Um, and she went there and she observed 4 employees. Now, the 4 employees, um, 2 of them was African American females. One was a Hispanic man, and the other one was a Caucasian man. So let's go into how she wrapped up the show. So the first one was a young lady by the name of Natasha. Natasha, she was a young, single, black female. Um, she had, how can I say it? She had potential. She was trainable. She was moldable. I mean, she could jump on a flight, go to another state and train if she wanted to. She had that availability. But those are the ones that Caucasian, let me just call a spade a spade, white women don't like. They don't like the free souls. Oh my God. They like to control them. And she did exactly what they normally do in the work atmosphere. And that was as soon as she sat down, she hit her with, how would you feel if I fired you? Natasha had all the calmness that a person could have on television. I know she had to say no, she didn't, because that's all you can say when they start to act like that. But she was very calm. I mean, then she baited her. This is where she brought her soul. She said, "I'll let you stay, but now you have to do another job." So now Natasha doesn't have just one job, but she has 2 jobs. Not one time did she offer to be this young lady's mentor, to show her the ropes, anything. She just was ready to just let her go. I thought that was pretty up. But that is our modern day slavery. That's the attitude of white women in the workforce. Then the next person was Danny. Danny was a Hispanic man. Um, she blew my mind. Excuse me, when she said, um, first off, I want to let you know I'm going to invest $3 million into updating my company's software. How did that benefit him? This is another practice that is always seen in the workforce. White women stealing other ideas, or they'll follow you or watch what you do, and right when you're at that point to where you'll get recognized for it, they'll knock you out the box and they'll take full credit for it. Now, she just remodeled this bowling alley. So why didn't you update the system when you remodeled the bowling alley? You were already spending funds. I think the system is more important than the actual look of the bowling alley, considering people didn't even like it. So it really behooved me. Somebody I like says that that she didn't think to do the system first. Yeah, so that really irritated me. Then she gave him $50,000 to buy a home. I thought that was very nice. Okay, Kylie, um, you made a slight comeback. The next gentleman was an older gentleman. I think his name was Jody. Caucasian man. She gave him $30,000 and she had to take care of hers. So she also went and brought him some earbuds so that he can hear better. Mm, okay. She had to be the saver hoe. I tell you, man. I tell you. Anyway, I was happy that he did get the earbuds. I was happy that he could hear. I honestly started to cry when that happened because I was like, that had to be a beautiful feeling. So again, Save a Hoe came through. She, did it. So now she done brought two people's souls. She really doesn't care about the Caucasian because she know he's on his retirement out. So she just figured she'd throw him a couple of dollars and let him hear. That'll be that. The last one was what white women love. They love to see this in a black woman because she needs help. They love black women that need help. If you don't need help, you are of no use to them. They do not want to be bothered with you. But when you need help and you're in a bad situation, they will come through and act like they're saving the day and will burn you quick. Don't ever think that they're loyal to you, no matter what you do. They're not loyal. They'll never be loyal to you. They are only loyal to their own kind. And I'm speaking that from the heart and from experiences with them. I don't care if you grew up together, you guys you learned to ride bikes together, lived in the same neighborhood with them. Y'all grew up, y'all moved out at the same time of the same neighborhood that you grew up in. They will still turn on you in an instant. So don't ever get it twisted. And that's just my FYI. But anyway, there's some cool ones out there, but not really. They always have a hidden agenda with them. When they look at you, look how they look at you. They stare through you. They're trying to see if they can see past your words. I mean, it's really annoying. So I just kind of try to keep my distance. But anyway, so young girl, had a baby, was living in a shelter. She gave her $20,000 for a car and then $30,000 to pay her rent for 1 year. That was a beautiful thing she did. But I hope like hell that girl don't try to quit or anything like that because old Miss Edison will have your behind up in court trying to get her money back because that was just for TV. You are forever in debt to her. So she pretty much brought three people's souls right in front of us on national television. Like, that show pissed me off. It really did. It had its moments. I'm going to give credit where credit is due. It did. It had its moments. But overall, that show pissed me off. So, if you got Netflix, TiVo, wherever it comes on, you can replay it. Go look for Undercover Bosses, Season 10, Episode 2. I'm sorry. I was about to say 3, y'all. Oh, Lord. Episode 2. Check it out. Send me your comments. Let me know what you think about the episode. I would love to see and hear what you guys have to say. Until next time, be blessed. Tell your family, friends, co-workers all about Unapologetic Radio.